I need to stay on top of things. Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shamiso Miranda, and this channel is all things personal growth and lifestyle design. Stay tuned for some tips, tricks, hacks, and tools on becoming the best you. In this video, we're looking at how to be more productive and organized. Being organized and productive is so important with kids and, taking care of children, taking care of myself, my family, my home.
I need to stay on top of things.
The first thing I have is my #1 notes app. I am someone that if I don't write something down, I will completely forget it and it's gone, forgotten about, gone. So I have a notes app on my phone. I use Google Keep, and it syncs to my phone, to my laptop and my computer, so that anywhere I am within those spaces and something pops into my head that I need to remember for later or save for later, I can just get that out of my head into my notes app, and I can just have a quick browse anywhere. If I'm on the go, I can look on my phone. If I'm using my laptop around the house, I can look on the laptop and everything is synced in. And if I'm on the desktop, everything is on there as well. My second organization or productivity tip is time batching. Time batching is when you group similar tasks and you set aside a particular time just to get through those tasks. If it's time to make phone calls, if I need to check in on my friends or my family or my relatives, I set aside time that is just for calls. I have a list of people that I need to catch up with, distraction free, so that I can focus and be present in the calls that I make, to make sure that I maintain my relationships with people. I also set aside time for emails. I check my emails only twice a day. Within my morning routine, I'll just go through my emails. If there's anything that I need to respond to, I'll respond to it in the morning. And apart from that one time, the next time I'll check my emails is in the afternoon around 3 o'clock. That's when I will sit down, have my quick snack and go through emails. If there's anything that has happened from the morning up until then that I need to respond to in that day. And I find that so efficient and effective because it keeps me away from my phone and allows me to be productive and to be present in the task that I will be doing. Also, same rule applies with errands. If I'm running an errand, I will group everything that I need to do out of the house. I will group it together so that when I leave the house, I will do everything that I need to do out of the house. And then when I'm back in the house, I am fully back in the house and I don't have to worry about, oh, I have to go back out at 3 o'clock again, or I have to go out in 10 minutes. I have to do that in 10 minutes. Before the lockdown situation, I did the school run. If I needed to do anything, I would either do it immediately in the morning after drop off, or if I can't finish everything during that time, I will then complete the tasks at pickup time so that I don't have to go out in the middle of the day. I can work at home and be productive at home and be present in the things that I need to do in that time. Time batching helps me to maintain my workflow. Once I get into the flow state of working on something, it allows me to put my maximum effort into it and to be really, really productive, because when I switch between tasks, it takes me a while for my brain to reset and to pick up and to get into the new task. So once I get in my flow state, I just like to go and do as much as I can in that space or in that area. Time batching, I also batch my cooking, batch all my meals, what my kids eat. I will meal prep. So a meal prep for me is I just have the staples that I know my kids eat, so that anytime somebody wants to eat something, I don't have to go and start cooking from scratch. I can just ask them, okay, what would you like to eat? These are your options. And they pick one, I get it out the freezer, just heat it up, make some spaghetti or make some rice to go with it, or to fry some chips. This helps me to stay productive. We've already got our choices laid out. It's a choice of either this or that, as opposed to starting to think from scratch. If you got some value from this video, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it, so that you will be the first to know when I upload my next one. Another key that is so important to staying organized and productive is to maintain a routine. I need a routine for my own self, and I like to know what's happening and when, but it's been so important once I had my kids. Routines are life savers. I cannot stress how important routines have been in my life and my kids' life. Now, my kids are at the point where they know what time it is. Wake up in the morning, shower, eat your breakfast, read a book, do something. They are in that routine that I don't have to stress myself to make them do certain things. That's what a routine has allowed me to achieve. Whereas before we got into the routine, everything was a fight. Crying, tantrums, and I can't deal with that. I like a calm space. I like everybody to be happy. I don't want anybody to be sad, kicking and screaming. Another great tip that I have for staying organized and staying productive is that I like to do my most important tasks first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning is when my brain is most powerful, when my brain is most active. I can think very well and I function my best in the morning. So I will put my most important tasks in the mornings, because as the day goes on later on in the afternoon, my energy starts to slow down. As the day starts to wind down, I start to lose energy and momentum, and I start to lose my brain focus power. But first thing in the morning is the time that I will do my biggest task, my most challenging tasks, the tasks that I am like a bit afraid of, the tasks that I'm like, oh gosh, I have to do that. But the only time I can actually do that and to do it very well is in the morning. And before I sleep, I like to just go through in my head and write down in my notes app on my phone just a rough idea of what I need to do the next day. This allows me to wake up with my mind ready, and I am aware that, okay, so today I need to do this, and that. This gives me a purpose for my day. I don't like to wake up without a plan for the day at all. I just like to set a pace and a momentum for my day. I don't like to just wake up without a plan for my day and I don't have a purpose. I feel demotivated. I feel sluggish. I feel like I'm not achieving anything or I'm not doing anything useful. I'm just wasting my time. I don't like to waste my time. I like to fill my day with productive things, whether that's listening to a podcast or listening to a book on Audible. I like to do something with each day. Also, within my list, if it's a particularly busy day, I will go further and set out an allocated time in which I would like to achieve that task, so that I can stop the distractions and procrastinations. I can keep those at a total bay, and I can use my time and my energy. I can really focus, put all my focus, my energy into that hour, that 20 minutes, that 30 minutes of doing that particular task. I find that these things help me stay so productive and organized, and help me to maintain a sense of calm within myself, as I know what's happening, I know what's coming next, I know what I have to do, and I can tick off the things that I've done and give myself a pat on the back. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you in my next one as we continue our journey towards a more wholesome, healthier, and more meaningful lifestyle.